If you think that you need a giant audience or 10 different offers to make £50,000 a year coaching or delivering workshops, you need to watch this video. I'll tell you how many clients you need and what to do exactly to build £50,000 a year in the coaching market. So many coaches have two false beliefs. First, they assume that the more general their offer, the higher the earning potential. They don't want to narrow down because they are simply afraid that there won't be enough clients. Second, they believe that charging less than their competition is the key to success. They think that being cheaper will make them more attractive to potential clients. And that is so wrong. The key isn't price, it's solving a specific, painful and urgent problem for a specific buyer who's got the money and who is ready to pay for relief and results. The faster, the better. It took me over 2 years to realize, to really understand the potential client psychology. 2 painful years of trial and error. I was busy trying to market my coaching, but in fact, my offer was not solving a specific problem, and I was talking to the wrong people, who in fact either weren't ready to get rid of that pain or who just didn't have the money to invest in my support. Well, then I also realized that I had no real offer that would be a no-brainer for the right client. I was just trying to sell general coaching, and it wasn't working. Do you remember why you decided to become a coach? The answers I hear almost every day from my clients are: I want to help people. I want to do something that actually makes sense. Or I want to have a business that I can run from anywhere in the world. A business that gives me the flexibility and lifestyle I don't have right now. And let's be brutally honest. If your business can't fund your life and support your lifestyle, it's just another job. Very often low paying and frustrating. And that's not why you signed up for that coaching program and invested thousands of pounds or dollars in your training, right? So many people think lifestyle is sipping on a Starbucks Frappuccino or more recently matcha, which I really can't understand how anyone can drink, and posting stories on Instagram so others can see how successful and cool you are. Others associate lifestyle with traveling, being on the move, replacing the traditional way of living with a more dynamic, interesting alternative. To me, lifestyle is being able to afford to do what I want without asking anyone for permission. And it's definitely not working regular hours, which I have almost always hated. It's about creating a business that gives me the freedom of choice in terms of time, money, and fulfillment. And to have all those choices, I need a business that funds it and leaves me enough time and energy to enjoy it. Let's talk about the foundations of the lifestyle you want to start with. Grab a note and answer 3 quick questions. Number 1, how many hours a week do you actually want to work? 10, 20, 35? How many weeks off do you want to take a year? 2, 8, 12? How much money do you need to make it happen? Those are your key freedom metrics. You may be thinking, come on, it's much harder. It's not about wanting or wishing. I know quite a few coaches who had those dreams. One of them wanted to move to Bali, work 10 hours a week and make £50,000 a year. And it has never happened. And before he knew it, his savings were gone and he was back to the 9-to-5 grind, only more disillusioned and with more debt. And you are right, the stats are ruthless. The majority of coaches never make any serious money coaching. Probably over 90% of qualified coaches who have invested thousands in their training but fail to invest in growing their business. I am not encouraging you to just daydream. I'm encouraging you to get serious and strategic about the lifestyle you want and promise yourself that you will do it, no matter how many others have failed or what others say. Because most people play safe and give up too soon, or choose to be lazy or detached from reality. I don't know how to generate millions a year coaching or delivering workshops. I've never done it, but I know how to make at least £50,000 a year coaching or doing workshops because I have done it repeatedly over the last decade. I don't consider myself unique, particularly talented, or in any way better than other coaches or workshop facilitators. When I look at some people and their charisma, I'm often impressed. I'm not like them. I'm just more strategic. And I know that my clients don't care about the charisma. They want results. So what's the formula that has given me the lifestyle I want and the income I need? What is the recipe that I've been using to help other coaches hit that £50,000 a year goal and actually feel alive? First, you need to be very clear about what success means to you. Define your lifestyle. Second, you need to create an offer that has the right potential, and only then should you start marketing. Most coaches do it backwards. They focus on posting for a few weeks without being intentional. And they end up giving up on their dream because their calendar is empty. When your freedom metrics are clear, when you know how many hours you want to work a week, how much time off you want to take a year, and how much money you need to generate to make it happen, pricing and capacity becomes simple maths, not a mystery. So if you haven't done it yet, write your freedom metrics now. How many hours a week do you want to work? How many weeks off do you want to take a year? How much money do you need to make it happen? Set these guardrails today, and the rest of your business will finally support the lifestyle you're building by design, not by accident. So the next question you need to ask yourself is, do you have the right offer? What do I understand by the right offer? An offer that is irresistible to the right client. The offer that solves their key problem quickly, that they understand what will change as a result and by when. They know how much they need to invest and they can afford it. There is no risk, only potential gains. There are enough people who have that problem and they can afford it. As you can see, we are going beyond the niche that the coaching world loves so much. Let's make it practical. Your niche isn't a slogan. You need to understand that it's a pairing. One painful problem for one reachable audience with urgency and access. If it doesn't hurt now, they won't buy. If you can't reach them in one or two channels, you won't sell. Ask yourself two questions. What hurts now? Time, money, stress, missed goals. Where do these people already hang out? LinkedIn groups, YouTube, industry Slack, local networks. Now turn that into a results statement you can say out loud. I help audience get outcome without obstacle in time frame using approach. Some examples. I help new moms return to work confidently in 12 weeks and find a role with flexible hours without late nights. We fix your CV, practice what to say, and reach out to mom-friendly employers. Or I help busy business owners cut low-value tasks by 30% and finish 2 key projects in 90 days without working more hours. We run a quick time check, set clear priorities, and follow a simple weekly plan. Specificity is a magnet, and remember to use the language that your client understands. Don't try to impress. Show that you get them. What's your next action? Write 3 versions of your results statement. It's not about trying to come up with the perfect results statement. It's about picking one that you believe will appeal to your potential clients. Put it in your LinkedIn headline and on your website hero. Use it to open videos, DMs, and discovery calls. Audience, pain, outcome plus time frame, obstacle removed, approach, 3 to 5 words. This one sentence will shrink your marketing effort and attract the right buyers faster. Then you need to build a no-brainer offer that de-risks the decision. Stop selling coaching. Sell a clear, risk-reduced solution. One promise, one path. Keep it simple so buyers say yes and you don't burn out. The promise is what will change. State one specific outcome in a realistic time frame. Example, add 3 retainer clients in 60 days without cold DMs. Path is how we get there. Remember, scope it to fit your life. For example, 8 to 10 weeks, weekly 1-hour long calls plus feedback within 48 hours. This keeps your calendar calm. Remember to identify and highlight the milestones to make progress visible, what the client will achieve and by when. Tame your tendency to over-deliver. The right clients don't want everything. They want to fix one thing and they want to pay the expert who will help them get there fast. They need to think, I want exactly that. And they need to believe that you are the best person who will help them get there. How do you eliminate risk without discounting? Use a milestone guarantee. If we haven't hit milestone 2 by week 4, I'll add an implementation session and extend support by 2 weeks at no cost. Then define the scope and the definition of done clearly. This is so important. What's included, what's not. Response times, what you need from the client. Then your price, confident and clean. Start with a better rate for the first 3 clients in exchange for a testimonial. If someone needs cheaper, you may reduce scope or pace, especially at the beginning. Never your value. Have your boundaries in place, which builds trust. We do X, Y, Z, we don't ABC. New ideas, go to your weekly review for a scope decision. After each session, send a 3-line recap, what we did, what's next, what I need from you. This keeps momentum high without extra meetings. Draft your 1-page offer, problem, promise, process, proof, price. If a prospect asks for a discount, adjust scope of timeline, not your word. Lifestyle first, offer second, marketing third. What to do specifically if you don't want to waste your time talking to the wrong people who are never going to become your clients? If you want a great lifestyle business, you need to stop convincing and start attracting and qualifying. That's a sign of respect for your time and other people's time. First, publish your pricing on your website. Before potential clients reach out to you, they'll be aware of the investment. Second, do a simple pre-qualification. How do you do that? Just add 3 questions, a 3-question form to your booking link on Calendly or Typeform. The first question is about the expected outcome. What result best matches your next 90 days? Then timeline. Are you ready to start within 30 days? Finally, the budget. Are you ready to invest £2,000? All you need to generate £50,000 a year is having 25 clients who invest £2,000 each in your program. If you've nailed one problem you solve and for whom created the irresistible offer that eliminates all the risk, it's time you started having conversations with the right people. Hope you find it useful. If you do, give it a like and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the upcoming videos. By the way, if you want to market your coaching business effectively, watch this video. And finally, if you are serious about making £50,000 a year and you need support from someone who has done it repeatedly, you'll find a link to my offer in the description. Have a great day and see you in the next video.